Hi, how are we all doing? I thought it's easier to do it this way, to be honest, and um, just wait and do a live. I'm going to do a live hunt in a couple of hours' time, so let's just clear one or two things up firstly. It appears that my A to Z video that I put up yesterday has attracted a lot of attention, which I guess was expected. But it seems to have attracted an awful lot of attention for the wrong reasons. Now, let's just clear one or two things up first. I am in no way sponsored by the Royal Mint. I am not getting any sort of kickback from the Royal Mint or anybody else with regards to anything that I'm about to say. So let's clear that bit up to begin with. Nowhere has the Royal Mint admitted to treason. For people that are supposedly bang on about due diligence, maybe they need to actually get a dictionary out and read up what treason is. The only statements to my knowledge that have been released from the Mint read along the lines of, like all other retailers, the tills that the Royal Mint experience are supplied by the banks. The Royal Mint supplement this with a small selection of coins such as the Great British Coin Hunt A to Z 10p's. This is for promotional activity and is funded by the Royal Mint as an added touch for our investors. Now, what does that mean? Nowhere are they saying they've minted extra coins and put them in the tills. Nowhere. In fact, they go on to say that they purchase those coins back from the Treasury to then put into the tills. So at no point have they admitted to treason or any underhand tactics. None whatsoever. Now, as or with regards to them stopping having the A to Z 10p's in their tills, and this is totally my understanding of it, and whether there's any truth in it or not remains to be seen when the Mint come out at a later date with a statement regarding it. My understanding of it is nothing whatsoever to do with an alleged online competition. It is nothing whatsoever to do with a telephone conversation that somebody had with them. It is nothing to do with all these threats of lawsuits. It is purely and simply because people were abusing it. It was put there, as it explains, as an added touch for visitors of the Royal Mint experience. The whole purpose being that you could go there, you could get a maximum of 5 in your change, everybody's happy, jobs are good, but then people abused it. And hundreds upon hundreds of people abused it. So this is not down to one person or one person's campaign. No history has been made. It is simply, it was abused, I dare say, on a daily basis. People that were living within 5 or 10 miles of the Mint were going there and getting 100 a day or more. And that is just simply unfair. So to make it a much fairer thing for everybody, they're going to stop it. There will still be commemorative coins in the tills, of course there will. But you're not going to be able to abuse it to the manner that this has been abused. And that is the short and long of it. That is why it is being stopped. Not because of any online campaigns. Not because anybody's admitted to treason, because they haven't. They certainly haven't admitted to minting extra coins. it's absolutely comical where all of this kind of stuff is coming from. They've admitted in the statement they issued last week that it's a promotional activity where they purchase coins back from the treasury. What is wrong in that? Absolutely nothing. So all of this about it goes into a warehouse, it stays at the back of the warehouse, how can it leapfrog to the front? Maybe you need to work in a warehouse industry. I worked in warehouses for many years. And I'm talking about multi-million-pound warehouses. Global companies. And many times I had goods that would come into the warehouse that wouldn't even get put away, and it would be out the door because it was on order, where other stock would be in the warehouse for years upon years waiting for it to be used. So, you know, make of that what you will. But anyway, you know, that's really the long and short of it. It's not down to any one person abusing the system or starting an online campaign. Absolutely ludicrous to even consider that. So that's where it is, you know, that's where we are with the accusations MPs. Just shortly, or just quickly to finish up with this video, it's really quite funny actually, because you will have seen that I issued an offer to the Great British Coin House, Great British Coin Hunt, and Ian in particular, after he made a video yesterday, I believe it was, about what he really thinks of myself, Lou, Hannah, Scott, Steve, everybody else. And in that video, please, I urge you to go and watch it. In that video, he quite openly stated that he wished each and every one of us the best, and that he had no malice towards any of us. He wishes our channels all the success in the world, and he'd even sponsor us. So I offered him that opportunity, live, on camera. Come and sponsor me then, Ian. Put your money where your mouth is and sponsor me. And we're now, 24 hours on, and not a word, absolutely nothing. Yet he's watched the video. Oh, I have no doubt, I know 100% he's seen that video. I've also sent it via in WhatsApp. He's seen that. But nothing. So make of that what you will. Because the end of his last video, it was something along the lines of, I won't sponsor anybody that's got sponsorship out without anybody else. Well, I don't. Absolutely concrete. I do not have any sponsorship with anybody, and I will not sign in to any sort of sponsorship deals with anybody. I am my own person. I do my own thing. If somebody wants to send me something to be reviewed, more than happy to do that. But I will not sign a sponsorship deal, no, because I believe in giving an honest, genuine response to anything that's sent to me. So that's blown his first one out of the water. His second one, it was he won't enter into sponsorships with anybody that's got derogatory or comments on their site or channel. I assume this is the 4.5 hour video that he's talking about that hasn't been on my channel for the best part of a week. So again, not sure where he's going with that one. But anyway, I just thought I'd update you just to say, you know, the offer of sponsorship's still there. But who's the honest person, who's the dishonest person? You make up your mind.